Never, always, maybe, name.
Hip hop, don't stop. 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 Hip hop, don't stop.
Yes, y'all, and welcome to today's episode of Hip Hop.
And it don't stop.
I am your host, Never Always Maybe. Listen, I made this decision right now. I'm actually driving, okay? Sometimes, y'all gotta forgive the audio and however it comes out, but I just feel like I want to make Hip Hop and It Don't Stop a bit more organic. And sometimes when I'm driving, I get these ideas for topics, and I have to go later on to adjust and conform it to the day's topic as far as the show setup. But what I would like to do, I'll give it a test run. Maybe a couple of episodes. I'm going to be recording the show like this. I'm at work. I'm driving my truck. Because I was just thinking. And I just feel like it's a lot more honest and natural if I do it this way. And, hopefully it all works out. So, let's get into it.
Hip hop and it don't stop. Beauty of the week. Hip hop and it don't stop. Beauty of the week. Hip hop and it don't stop. Beauty of the week. Hip hop and it don't stop. Beauty of the week.
Now, today's topic. Who is Never Always Maybe name? Okay. First of all, how did I come up with the name? Okay, I'm going to keep that real short and brief because I don't want this episode to be too extended and I have a lot to say. I came up with that name because I once called my Aunt Penny. One day I called my Aunt Penny and I wanted to know the history of my father's side of the family. And for whatever reason, my Aunt Penny, she didn't answer. I kept trying to call her, try to text her, left voice messages. She just wouldn't respond for whatever reason, I don't know. And I tried to call other people to find out what was going on with her. She's fine, she's okay. She just cut me off. I don't know why. Y'all got to forgive me because I may get a little distracted because, like I told y'all, I'm driving and different things, so I have to pay attention. So she cut me off. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Nothing happened as far as I'm concerned. I don't know I don't know. I'm totally clueless. But I called her to try to find out the history of my father's side of the family. That's my father's sister. And, I spoke to my mom to get my mother's side of my family history. And, she didn't have much to go back on. So I was stuck. And then it made me think, like, who am I? Like, I feel like I don't know who I am. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm nothing. Like, I'm nobody or something. And then it was like, it all starts with your name. And I just wrote the word name down on a piece of paper. And what came to me was nothing, average, meaningless, empty. And it was just like, that's me, name. I'm name. Like, nothing, average, meaningless, empty. And it was just, but it was so dark. I had to get out of that funk. I knew I was in a funk. But then it was just like, I looked back at it and I was just like, that's kind of interesting. Name. And then I just thought about it and I just looked at it again and it was just like, first word that came to me was never. And then always, maybe. Just like that, y'all. I promise. It came just like that. And it's like, I liked it. So I ran with it. Never, always, maybe, It's like, never is never. Y'all know what that means. And then it's like, never means never, you know. And then always is like, always, you know. And then it's like, then you in the middle. And maybe, that's the middle. And then it's like, like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? You know? It's like, I liked it. So I kept it. That's what I decided to run with. I've actually had a few pseudonymous names as far as being an artist, being an MC. But I've never felt more comfortable with a handle than I feel with name. That's me. I'm name. You know? Name. I actually started with, when I first started rapping, my name was Big Joe. Man, little, 11 years old, tiny. Had the nerve to call myself Big Joe. I couldn't think of nothing. It was just Big Joe. You know? And it was like, at that time, I wasn't writing no rhymes. I was just rapping. Like, somebody would come get, yo, look at this little kid. This little kid can rap. Yo, he's nice. And I would spit. And everybody like, oh, he can rap, And I ain't really take it too serious. But they would just keep coming to get me. People would want me to rap. And you know, when you were a kid, nobody don't want to hear no little kid. They be like, shut up, go to your room, get out of here, go somewhere, just shut up, you know? But that's what I loved about it. Like, people would want to hear me. People would want to hear me speak. And as long as it was dope, I would have their undivided attention. A little kid. Do you know? And I didn't rap in front of too many people. I just rapped in front of like whoever I felt confident around. You know? It's not like I would be going to other boroughs or other blocks or nothing. It was just like something I was just like doing and I was decent at. So, you know, I kept going. And at like after like a couple of years, it was like I started to take it seriously. So I started writing my rhymes down, you know, and I'm like 13. I got like stacks of books of rhymes, you know, and now I'm feeling a little bit more confident. And then I started high school. And I actually like got into like one of my first ciphers and yo, that was it. It was just like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And so I'm like, at that time, like 14 and my cousins, I got 4 cousins and they had this group where they was dancing. They did the Apollo and all that. So it was like, you know, they came to me like, yo, why don't you get down with us? Come. But I didn't know how to dance. These dudes, my cousins, they was doing backflips and all kind of like, you know, they was standing on top of things, the park bench and flipping off of it and all of that. And I'm like, oh man, they getting down on the ground, doing footwork, backspins, headspin, all that. That wasn't me. You know, I didn't know how to do all that. Like, okay, like, I'll get down, but I did my best with them. I couldn't, like, that's the GPS, like y'all see. I'm driving, I'm at work. So, yeah, I got down with the group, but I did like, I wouldn't do what they could do. So they actually had to like maybe dumb it down as far as the dance steps and all that for me, I guess. And there were certain parts like when we performed, they would do a backflip, I'll do a spin. Like, I ain't do no backflip. Like, nah, I don't know how to do all that. So as we progressed with the group, it was just like, yo, why don't we dance and rap? And it was like, we don't know how to rap. Like, they didn't know how to rap. And my cousin Moreau was like, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. So me and my cousin Moreau, it was 5 of us. Me and my cousin Moreau ended up writing all 5 of our rhymes. You know, I wrote my own rhymes. Moreau wrote his own rhymes. And he wrote my other 3 cousins' rhymes. Me and my cousin Moreau wrote my other 3 cousins' rhymes. And their name was the Dancing Dawsons. So I just took the letters T, D, D, and I flipped it and made it D, D, T. And that was our group, DDT, like dynamite, like an explosion. And then I came up with the acronym, Doing Damage Together. We killed it. We did like shows. We had like we was like a little fake ABC. You know, you ever heard of that group ABC? We was like similar to them, you know. But yeah, I don't know what happened as far as well, my Aunt Barbara, she was managing us, and nobody wasn't really supporting her rather. You know, and you need that support. It's just like all of these artists that y'all see, they big time, they fully blown. They wouldn't have got there if they wasn't rhyming and somebody heard them and then another person heard about them and then a bunch of people got together and they put them in position. That's how it go. Nobody wasn't supporting my Aunt Barbara or us. And it's like, it didn't last. You know, all of them stopped rapping. All of them stopped rapping. I couldn't though. It wasn't, at that time, it was just like, it wasn't really up to me because the words just kept coming. The words didn't stop. Whenever I would hear a beat, the rhymes, you know, the rhymes would come. And what happened was, when I got down with that group, I went from Big Joe to J Boogie. And I called myself J Boogie because I was down with them and they did the dancing and all that stuff. But I'm not, like I told you, I'm not a dancer, you know? So I did the J Boogie thing, but I was never feeling that name. I can't say I didn't like that name, J Boogie. I just didn't like it. So probably I had that for like a couple years, J Boogie. When I was probably like 16, my man Aubrey, A Nice, across the street from Morehouse Projects. He from the Hill. And he seen me one day. He was like, yo, I'm working on this mixtape. I want you to get on this mixtape with me. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And Shafe was with him. Shafe Dogs was with him. So it was me, Shafe Dogs, and A Nice. And we went up to A Nice crib. And I told A Nice. He put the beat on and everything. Scratched on the turntable. And I'm like, yo. He's like, what? What's up? Come on, you ready? I'm like, yo. I don't like my name, yo. He was like, what? I was like, I don't like my rap name, yo. I don't want to be J Boogie, man. He was just like, what you mean you don't like your name? Come on, man. You up here. Come on, man. You wasting time. Like, he was a little aggravated, a little annoyed. But I didn't like my name. So he was like, he had the mic in his hand. He put his head down real quick. And then he went to the turntable and he just did what he do. And made his announcement. I forgot exactly what he said. Yeah, man, A Nice. I got my man J Flow. And I was like, whoa. Whoa. And that was it. I was J Flow. J Flow, Jayflo. And I ran with that for years, more than a decade. And then, hold on, y'all, pause, because I gotta make this real quick drop real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's done. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so I became J Flow and I ran with that. But then it was like I ran through that because I was getting older, my life was changing, I was evolving and, maturing, and I felt something needed to change, and it was my name. So it was real simple. JoJo Dawson. That was it. JoJo Dawson. Because I got my father's name. We got the same exact name. I'm Joseph Sadler Jr. And my mother is Paulette Dawson. But my friends and my family, people who know me personally, they call me JoJo. So since I got my father's real name, I was like, for my rap name, I'm going to use my mom's name. And she named me JoJo. So, JoJo Dawson. It was easy. Comfortable. Moved with it. And I had a lot of fun with that name. I made a lot of good music with that name. And I can't come up with like a reason why I changed my name. It just was like, oh yeah, when I saw it on the paper, I just thought that would be dope. I just thought it would be dope. No real reason. It's not like I don't like JoJo Dawson or nothing like that. It's just this. I just feel like that's dope. Never, always, maybe. It just covers everything. Because it means nothing and something at the same time. It's just everything. And I just feel like I'm never going to change my name again. Because I feel like at this point, I don't even really like want to be like a big time rapper or anything like that. Those dreams was when I was younger, But now I'm in a different space. And, hip hop, I know a lot of people say it's cliche, hip hop saved my life, but I can't say hip hop saved my life. Hip hop is my life. It always has been. Every single day, even when I didn't know it. Hip hop is my life. Like, no matter what I'm doing, no matter where I'm going, where I'm at, I'm doing something that is hip hop. Even this, what I'm doing right now. Everything. So yeah. That's who name is. And now y'all know. So I hope that y'all, join me on this journey, this new journey I'm on right now. Hip hop and it don't stop. I just felt like the way hip hop is, right? Well, I don't get a hip hop feel from this stuff that's happening. I don't get a hip hop feel. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's whatever it is. But I just think somebody just wasn't creative enough to call it something else. They just slapped the hip hop label on it. Like, down south, they came up with their own thing, their own style. Trap music. Chicago came up with drill music. You know, it's like different things. And I guess somebody decided to put it all under the hip-hop umbrella because it's a black person rapping to a rhythm. Let's just call it hip-hop, you know? But the hip-hop that I know, I'm from the Bronx. And once y'all really know my whole story, my background, and what I come from, you'll understand exactly what I'm saying when I say hip-hop. And what's happening is, it's like the worst from what I see, just my personal opinion and my individual perspective. It's like the worst things that happen in the ghetto are being highlighted, when there's so many great things that happen and are being ignored for the pursuit of monetary gain. But hip-hop, oh man, the hip-hop that I know, man, yo, I could compare it to like the way these kids don't get to see people playing, little girls playing hopscotch, little dudes playing skellies, manhunt, catch and kiss, red light, green light. It's like they don't get to be kids. These kids today, they don't get to be kids because people are exploiting them. I got to be a kid when I was a kid. And it's like these people aren't getting to experience hip-hop because hip-hop is being exploited. It's the same thing. And that's why I made this show, to show a different perspective. This is not to big anybody up or small anybody down. I just wanted to show y'all something. So this is a little bit longer than what I wanted, but I feel like it's even some things that I didn't get to cover that I wanted to cover. But like I said, I wanted to be organic. And I called it hip hop and it don't stop, because even though it's some aspects of it that's being subdued, it don't stop. Even all of these people that was against hip-hop, I was there in real time watching people, these same people that's profiting off of hip-hop, I was there in real time watching them diss hip-hop, trying to get rid of it, putting it down. And that's why when I look at it and I see somebody like, what's the girl? Matter of fact, I'm not going to specify anything. But I saw somebody on the Grammys win an award for a mixtape. That is so ill. Like, I'm not even saying ill in a good way. That's ill. Nasty. Yucky. How you going to take our shit, excuse my language, and give somebody a Grammy for it? You didn't even want nothing to do with it. You didn't even like it. Anyway, let's talk about it, man. Y'all hit those comments, man, and let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm probably going to edit the crap out of this right now because this is really too long for me. So, or maybe not. I don't know. Y'all will be able to tell by the end of it. But anyway, I want to thank everybody who clicks on, and I just want to leave y'all with this. Right now, when I upload my videos, right, I see my videos is at 0. My videos don't have to be at 0. I leave my videos at 0. What they call it? Views. I leave it at 0 views on purpose. I could easily keep clicking it and get 100 views or whatever, but I left it like that at 0 views to give y'all a mirror of yourself. All right? You see, you'll follow somebody's video and it could be whack, but if it got 1 million views or 10 million or 100 million, you'll follow it. You know why? Because you're a follower. In order to click on somebody that has 0 views, you have to be a leader. You have to be the first. To click on somebody's video who has 53 views, 200 views, 1,000 views, 5,000 views, you have to be a leader. So that's why I'm leaving it at 0, to give you a mirror of yourself, because I know from the work that I put in, from what I'm doing, I know it's good. I look at what people follow and it's not. It's just trendy. That's it. So I'm going to say something that I never say. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to leave it right there. And now,
for the name tag. Y'all know what a name tag is. Never, always, maybe, Thoughts and guidance. And today's name tag is let them be them, you be you. Okay? If y'all not hearing me clearly, you understand? Just cause somebody else is probably something like a hater, right? Another person got something, you wish you had that. You be the type of person, if you that person, to find out how that person got what they got. Maybe talk to them personally. Maybe ask if they need some help. Maybe ask them if they willing to teach you. You be you. If somebody else want to be a hater, you ain't got to be a hater. If somebody else want to do something that they ain't got no business doing, or they want to try to, use that peer pressure or whatever, listen, let them be them. You be 3 letters, y'all. 3 letters. You be you. Let them be them. You be you. 3 letters. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. Let them, listen. Let them be them. You be you. And that's today's name tag.
okay, y'all, we've reached the end of our episode, Who is Name? Never always, maybe. Hopefully, y'all was able to figure it out, a little bit. But it's a lot more to me than my name, or never always, maybe. Name. Y'all tune in next week where we will talk about family. And remember, this is why we do what we do. And when we do what we do it for hip hop.
And it don't stop.
Peace.
Yeah, N-A-M-E. I'd like to welcome y'all to something special.
Everybody's welcome.
And
Let that shit out.
I want to let y'all know,
Know what?
don't ever be afraid to embrace your greatness.
I like that.
I was, but now I know exactly who I am and what I represent.
Okay.
No matter who anybody says you are, good or bad, you're still who you really are. On the 13th day of the 4th month in 76, the world was a boiling pot and I was thrown in the mix. The only boy, 6 sisters, 1 mother, no father. I knew who he was, truthfully he didn't bother. Had to stand up, man up, made it on my own. By the age of 11, I was on the microphone. 13, I was serious, fell in love with it. Hip hop and it don't stop growing. I'ma get it, I'ma let the world know. I'ma show them I'm the best. I'ma cross every hurdle, I'ma pass every test. greatest. I'ma be the biggest thing that this world has ever seen. I'ma make it to the top and live out all of my dreams. I'ma make it off the block, all my friends coming with me, and I'ma represent the Bronx, New York City. Here I come, lights, camera, action, son. Fuck second place, look at me, that's the one. Yeah, for my downfall, I know y'all praying, but I'm the realest, just go ahead and say it. When you in the room, put your finger at me like he the one, just go ahead and say it. I'm dead serious, y'all just play a hoe. I'm the best, just go ahead and say it. I ain't going nowhere, bitch, I'm staying. I'm the greatest, just go ahead and say it. For my downfall, I know y'all praying, but I'm the realest, just go ahead and say it. When you in the room, put your finger at me like he the one, just go ahead and say it. I'm dead serious, y'all just play a hoe. I'm the best, just go ahead and say it. I ain't going nowhere, bitch, I'm staying. I'm the greatest, just go ahead and say it. Yeah, I'm the one, not the two. This spot's not for you. I do the impossible, knocking through the obstacles. Gutter boy, ghetto kid, a project of poverty. They probably tired of me winning, but that's how it be. Gotta be inside of me, this gift from the heavens that's more reminiscent of a sermon. It's the Reverend's rap. For you, it's a Reynolds rap. Pack it up, it's done, homie. Got none know me, not a stain, just a gun, Brody. Do it for the have-nots in a bad spot. Rough times don't last. Tough people don't stop. I know what I did, I just never got the credit. I know I'm the best. I don't know why they never said it, but they diss me easily. Like I never changed their life. Attitudes like, what have you done recently? Damn, I could've kept that blessing, but it's a lesson. I wish you the best in all things, really though. For my downfall, I know y'all praying, but I'm the realest, just go ahead and say it. When you in the room, put your finger at me like he the one, just go ahead and say it. I'm dead serious, y'all just play a hoe. I'm the best, just go ahead and say it. I ain't going nowhere, bitch, I'm staying. I'm the greatest, just go ahead and say it. For my downfall, I know y'all praying, but I'm the realest, just go ahead and say it. When you in the room, put your finger at me like he the one, just go ahead and say it. I'm dead serious, y'all just play a hoe. I'm the best, just go ahead and say it. I ain't going nowhere, bitch, I'm staying. I'm the greatest, just go ahead and say it. See, it ain't hard. You wanna talk about what I did and didn't do instead of thanking me for what I did do. Repeat after me. Thank you. It ain't hard. You're welcome.